My name is Jackie Wasson, and I'm singing Big Girls Don't Cry by Fergie.
My co-producer, Robert X. Dolphin, for everything that I couldn't do this event without him, honestly.
Every one of you looking for my girl.
The amazing Claudia Jordan, she was incredible. She was born for this. She was born to be a host.
Yes.
The one who holds you at night, 'cause I wanna be the only one you
Please support the game. This will be the next biggest word game of our time. Come on, y'all.
I never knew such a day could come, and I never knew such a love could be inside of one. And I never knew what my life was for, but now that you're here, I know for sure.
And I never knew till I looked in your eyes.
No, babe,
I wasn't complete till the day you walked into my life.
no, no.
And I never knew that my heart could feel so precious and pure. One love so real.
I just see you every morning, baby.
Every morning, baby.
And I just feel your heart beating beside me.
And every day together. And can I just spend my life with you?
Oh, no touch has ever felt so wonderful.
And no deeper love I've ever known. I swear this love is true forever.
Only for you, girl.
For you.
Well, let me show you now that I'm for real. If all things in time will reveal. So you stood there on the corner with your suitcase in your hand, ready to quit this place. There were just too many people with too little left to lose. You were just one more face, but you were not born to give up easy. You were not raised to just lie down. And you saw the sun that rises up for more, over and over. And you watch the waves that wear away the shore, over and over again. And if there's any justice in this world, Oh, oh, oh. They say life is what you make it. Well, I'm a legend in the making. I know just what I'm made of. Oh, oh, oh. They say life is what you make it, yeah. Well, I'm a legend in the making, yeah. I know just what I'm made of, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. They say life is what you make it. Well, I'm a legend in
Really, Quan? The crib walk? Really, Quan? That's what you got for me? Really? We have been anticipating. I mean, Barack Obama was about to come and sit down and talk with us. The way we put the meeting together, the way we did everything, worked everything out. We had everything but Secret Service. Yes, we did. Waiting on you. Isn't that something? And I want to let you know right now that I am your host, Dionne Johnson. You don't have to adjust anything. You don't have to fix anything. Who I am. Let's get that understood. And people I have around me for a reason. We have Ross is like my Kendrick Lamar of the show, you know. I never know what Ross is going to do, but I know he's going to drop something real heavy on you. And you got, sometimes you may be like, Ross is a writer. Ross has written a book. Is certified to teach. He's taught. So I understand I love his dynamic. I understand where Ross is coming from. Right now, he's a freelance writer. He's doing quite a lot. And I am so happy to have this young man right by my side. I don't have to worry about anything. I know everything is going to be okay. And we're going to work this out together. And we love doing what we do. Big homie Quan is in my building. Guys, we are here today. And we are in the building. We are happy. We're excited because we have none other than the one, the only, the creator of the game that has probably caused more family feuds we were talking about than any game probably in the nation.
Uh-oh.
We have the creator, the one and only, the humble, handsome Ryan Glenn.
Hey.
Thank you. In the building.
Welcome.
In the
What's
his
going
house.
on, y'all?
Feeling real good. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here with y'all today.
Not as excited as we are. Not as excited as we are. We have so many questions. So many. So we gotta buckle down, and we had about 100. Thank God we really brought that down because we knew that you would say they damn minds. So they take up a big question like this. You know what I mean? They done lost their damn mind. This is not happening.
Y'all, a lot.
We would see Ryan Glenn get up and walk away and just be an open space. He wouldn't even disconnect. He'd just get up and walk away. But what I want to know, to just kick this off, because even though the game is extremely popular, you know what I mean? It's pretty much everybody, I would say, I'd like to say everybody, but from my standpoint, it's a great group of people that have the game, heard of the game, has played the game, like, damn, where was I at?
Right.
You know, so really tell them about the Onward.
Yeah, so Onward started as a mobile app. Actually, I'm a writer and got writer's block one night, probably about 3 o'clock in the morning. I was staring at my computer screen and just trying to come up with something more creative. And I was writing in my debut book, Abused by the Thought of Leaving, soon to be released. And I think I looked at the word sometimes, and I just started taking the letters and sometimes and unwording them, like taking the letters out and creating more words. And I thought to myself, wow, this would be a really fun word game. And so I reached out to a really good friend of mine, Chester Gregory, and was like, yo, what you think about this idea for an app? Because I'm that type of entrepreneur, creator, that I run ideas by people. At the end of the day, you know, I'm always open to tweaking and doing, like, if somebody else suggests, oh, maybe we should do this, maybe we should do that. I'm 100% for it, but I'm always going to run the idea. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I want to do. And I ran the idea by Chester, and he was like, yo, this would be a really fun game. I want to be a part of it. Let's jump on it. And did research, got a couple designers, developers, and got it first. and now we have Unword. So Unword, the app, I launched back in 2011, and it's been out for well, this year will be 11 years. But yeah, last year we celebrated the 10th year anniversary, and I was trying to think, what can I do to celebrate something that was so successful? The app is, like I said, been downloaded in over 150 countries, and so it's like, how can you beat that? And so I was like, well, other games have different variations of the game. It just came to me like, why don't I just create a board game? And I got the idea, the inspiration. I said, okay, I want to turn it also into a game show. I think that would be really cool, really creative, and a lot of fun. And so I was when you speak things into existence, when you want to see something come to life, you just got to move in the direction of whatever your vision is. So for me, my long-term vision was a TV game show. So what I did was I created the board game to look like a TV game show, and I created it in a way where the players can be co-hosts, and just to sort of move that to fruition. And so I launched that in early March of this year.
Oh, dope.
Game, and as if it was a TV game show.
It's undeniable that we should be together, and unbelievable how I used to say that I fall never. The basis is need to know if you don't know just how I feel. Well, let me show you now that I'm for real. If all things that time will reveal. One, you're like a dream come true. Two, just wanna be with you. Three, 'cause it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And four, repeat steps 1 through 3. 5, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I start back at 1. It's so incredible the way things work themselves out, and all emotional once you know what it's all about, yeah. And undesirable for us to be apart, and never would have made it very far. 'Cause you know you've got the keys to my heart. 'Cause one, you're like a dream come true. Two, just wanna be with you. Three, 'cause it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And four, repeat steps 1 through 3. 5, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I start back. Say farewell to the dark night. I see the coming of the sun. I feel like a little child whose life has just begun. You came and breathed new life into this lonely heart of mine. You threw out the lifelines just in the nick of time.
You sweetie. Oh well. Anyway, we were talking about we were talking with Ryan, and we were talking about we're back. We're hoping we're good now. We're gonna just move forward with this. Nothing but a G thing, baby. Anyway, this is
Why I was crib walking earlier.
see. I need that. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, we were talking about the game becoming a game show on TV.
Starting fights.
So Ryan, what I want to know is, do you see it as a game show on TV?
The question she was asking me is, am I getting ready to put the board game and turn it into a TV show? To answer your question, yes, I'm working on making a TV show now for Onward.
Good deal.
It's
good deal, great deal.
It's been in the works, for a little bit. I'm actually just trying to make the best decision. I have a few different offers on the table, and trying to see what is best for myself in the game and the fans, of course. You know, Onward has had fans for over 10 years. And so when I make these decisions, I also think about the fans and their point of view as well. But actually, I've never spoken about this publicly. So y'all are the first people that I've actually told that I have television deals on the table that I'm actively working for the show. So.
Now that's interesting. You bring up the fans. That's interesting.
Breaking news. Yeah.
Now it's interesting you bring up the fans. Now, do you feel like the fans will love the game show more, or do you feel like they would love the app more?
I think it's all together. So I mean, the app will be a part of the game show, without giving too much of it away. But I mean, it's very interactive. And then the board game is just, you play that when you want to play the version of it with your family, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Friday nights. You know what I'm saying? But it's all connected. It's all intertwined. I don't think one is. I mean, the TV show for me is like my biggest dream as a creator, to create the show. But I think after that, it's just a matter of personal preference.
So, like, with that said, all of these accomplishments, I mean, you're making history in the gaming world. Like, how does that feel to know that you're a part of that?
Yeah, it feels incredible to know that I am history. I am a part of history. It's just surreal, to be honest, because I'm just a young Black guy from Cleveland, Ohio, with a dream, and was willing to work hard enough and to sacrifice as much that requires to be sacrificed just to get a goal. But it wasn't like I had this great, big, old, gigantic idea. It was just, this is what I wanted to do. And I'm the type of person, when I want to do something, I'm going to get it done. So it's just a matter of figuring out whatever it is that is necessary to do that. And so when I, look at myself on TV, or like the game on TV, or like even with Onward, when they called me and said Oprah had it, or somebody like that, I'm like, Oprah played at what? But I can pull myself out the equation a lot of time and just remind myself that it's not, I'm just the vessel that came up with the idea, but it's not for me, it's for all of us, And so we all are a part of this success.
I mean, I love that you say that, because you're saying you're just the vessel, and that's amazing, because we were talking behind the scenes, and you were also making the statement when I was saying, I bet when your family's playing the game, do you have that thought, like, oh, I made this game, and he honestly said, I'm on to the next thing.
Yeah,
and
literally.
And I thought that's awesome. That's great. Your drive keeps you from your ego from being inflated. You know what I mean?
That's so good. That's so good that you said that, because that's exactly what it is. When you have a drive that's crazy, when you're extremely passionate about what you do, there's less time for ego, because there's more time for, okay, what's next? I did this. All right, what's next? Okay, this worked. What's next? That didn't work. What's next? So for me, I even was at a place where I had to make a point to celebrate the successes, because I was so quick to move on to the next thing. And it was like, no, you launched this. Go to vacation in Switzerland. You did that successfully. Go here. Treat yourself to this. When I graduated from college with my master's degree, I said, I could have gotten this particular vehicle prior to doing it, but I was like, nope. When I graduate with my master's, I'm gonna go get this type of car. And it's just like ways to set goals and just to celebrate myself in the success, and to move forward as well. So no, I don't ever get caught up with ego.
So what motivates Ryan Glenn?
What motivates Ryan Glenn? So what motivates me is the fact that life is short, and there's a lot in here that has to come out. And so we don't know how long we have, and I had to just spend as much time as I can, just working as hard as I can to get everything from in here out here to the world, you know? And so to me, that's my biggest motivator. One of them.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Now that's funny. That's funny you mentioned about the world. So now we were talking earlier about the app, we were talking about the board game, possible TV show, all that, and then you're talking the world. If you could work with anyone in the world, whether if it's on Unword, whether if it's with the TV show, who you working with? Tyler Perry, you know, I'll be working with, you know, who we working with? So,
Ryan finna go deep. Let's hear. I got my money on it. Ryan finna go deep.
So I'm about to get deep. You know, I've had the pleasure of working with so many different incredible people in life, and I've worked with a lot of entertainers and celebrities, but I've also worked with some incredible business people who have been dreams of mine. Jeff Hoffman, who created Priceline, is a very good friend of mine.
You guys have a business together, right? You have your partners.
He's
now.
an advisor on my business, on my company, Busy Bid.
I like Busy Bid. I do.
Yeah, and so, yeah. So so if there's anybody that I could, that I want to work with that I haven't worked with yet, it would probably be like one of my business moguls, friends. And you know what? Actually, there's somebody that y'all know that I would like to work with one day, and that's Candy Burrs.
I already knew that.
Yeah, Candy is one of my entrepreneurial influences as well. So y'all did your research. But yeah, Candy is somebody who is resilient in that sense as well, where she believes in creating businesses and just, you know, if it work, it work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and on to the next one. You know, that's most important.
One thing I noticed with Candy a long time back, that she's a go-getter. She definitely, if it doesn't work, she's on to the next thing. Like when she started the restaurant. And Candy is really gonna always be standing and have you know, and it's not even about the money, but she's gonna have money, but because she's full of ideas.
She's one of the goats. Sure, that's my girl.
Oh yeah, definitely so. Especially all the work she does in the community.
So yeah, so that's a good one to work with, because you would have a successful, whatever you guys decide to do together would be successful.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt. So White House man. Okay, so you're a White House honoree. How does that feel?
Yes. Keep saying a young Black boy from Cleveland, Ohio with a dream, and being honored at the White House. I mean, it's I keep saying this tonight, but I mean, my life has been surreal up until this point. And it's surreal. Like when I got the opportunity, when they reached out, it was under President Barack Obama's administration. And so I couldn't have been more thrilled to, you know, just have such an honor. And the fact that they even thought of me is mind-blowing. But yeah, that was an incredible moment. Definitely one of the highlights of my life.
What would you consider like one of your proudest moments? Would that be up there? Would that be it? Or do you have any other ones?
Yeah, so absolutely. The being honored at the White House was one of my proudest moments. But you know, I think Busy Bid is that's my baby. Is a very proud moment for me because I created it at a time of a recession. And so my thing was, there's so many people in the world who can't afford to do things like pay the car note, put gas in the car, give the kids money for lunch money at school. I mean, it's just so many different things that people weren't able to afford. And I thought, how can I help put an end to the recession? And I just got this idea to create Busy Bid, where people can literally go and post odd jobs onto this network, and then those in the area who need to make some extra money can go and sign up to do those jobs and make ends meet. And so Busy Bid is something else I was extremely proud of. I am extremely proud of, yeah. But you know, I put in everything I do it with passion. So I'm proud of everything. But you know, I don't just do things just to do it or do it for a check. Everything I've ever done, as it relates to my career, I've always done with very passionately. So Yeah.
And I notice everything that we're asking you, and these are some phenomenal things that have happened to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you come back with another humble answer, and then you still go back and say, but I still need to. And then I noticed that people, like parents couldn't get lunch for their kids, and so we did. This is why we did business. I'm listening to everything you're saying. You're a server.
Mm-hmm.
You're a server. You're not a buy Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
that's most important.
Yeah. But this is more of what we need. This is why I do this show. This is why we do this. And I feel fortunate and blessed. And the devil is not going to let people not hear what you have to say tonight. He already knew what was coming to my table, that an angel was going to come sit here.
Oh, he busy, huh?
Yeah. Oh, he busy, because definitely in our standpoint of what we're doing, we need more angelic things going on in this world. It's so easy for, like you said, for you to sit back. You've got the honors. You know what I mean? Honored by the White House. You're working in Harlem. You're on the board. With the children. So there's so much going on that you're doing that is a light that everybody needs to know about, and how they can shine that light. Because as they were saying, what is our greatest fear? Our greatest fear is that we don't allow the light to shine.
Right.
We really do. We let people and things make us forget that we are made in God's image.
Mm-hmm.
Her words are some of my strongest words that I live by. Who are we not to shine, not to be great, when we are created by God?
That part.
And so you're an example of that, and people need to know that. And the devil is a lie. We have someone sitting here, and he has the money, he has the fame. He is created. We tell our children, go out and do something big. He's done something big, and as he said, he could be sitting on a boat somewhere, sipping on champagne. But he's still thinking of more and more things to do, and more, and that this tells you what kind of human being this is. That he says, my job is not done. Life is short. I got too much more I got to do.
My job is definitely not.
It's not. I can see it in you, and I'm scared of what else you're gonna do, because I know it's gonna be phenomenal.
Thank you.
Thank you. I can see it in your eyes. You're gonna work with Candy. That's gonna be scary, because those two minds together, that's gonna be absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, definitely will be.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Now I know you're a good guy. I know that you're a great friend. You know what I mean? Son, family member, whatever, uncle, brother, whatever, but whatever role you serve, I know you give it your all. But that you ain't just all glitter and shine with a smile. What's your pet peeves?
My pet peeve. Yeah, I got some of those too. Look, the way people drive in LA, that is number one on the list. I finally understand why people jump out their car
and fight.
Yeah, that's a huge one. But I would say inconsistency is just a huge pet peeve of mine. Like, I can't deal. We can move past a lot of things, but when it comes to people being inconsistent or inconsistency in general, it's just a huge turnoff.
I love it. You don't like you're in LA, bro. We'll talk about that later. You're in LA.
I know.
But the drive thing, I believe it, because you came from Cleveland. I didn't know what a panic attack was till I moved to LA, because I'm from Arkansas.
LA, we drive different.
Yeah, and I got in that traffic.
I mean, I don't even know if I want to call it drive. Y'all move different in the car. Yeah.
I mean, and don't let it rain, Ryan.
Oh my God.
Ooh. And don't go anywhere. I could travel. You're from Cleveland, so I know you traveled in any kind of weather, everything. And Arkansas, any kind of weather, rain was nothing.
Rain, snow, sleet, hail.
Yeah,
y'all wouldn't know what to do in the snow.
Well,
I'm a Michigander, so.
Oh, okay.
And I'm California. I'm California now, but I told you South Arkansas, up until my 30s. So yeah, so I would know what to do. I told you, when it rains, don't move, don't go.
Y'all
You're
know
gonna get
nothing
upset.
about that. I heard y'all be putting chains on the wheels.
They do. Yeah, that's the thing for real.
No, but listen,
Like, how do you do that in snow?
What was the question?
We're talking real quick about the cars, how you put chains on the wheels. Like, are y'all doing that with the ice on the snow, or?
Yeah, but in the snow and the ice. I've never done it before, but a lot of people do.
I didn't have those.
Definitely crazy.
Yeah, I didn't have them. I know Ross did and everything, and I know you did, Brian, when you were in Cleveland. Fortunately enough, I didn't have. We had the winter, we had light snow, we had a little bit of ice, but it wasn't as cold.
Yeah.
As it was. But I'm like you. I love California. You can dress any way you want, any day of the week, anytime. I see people out with a fur coat in the summer.
Yeah, anything goes here.
Yeah.
Almost like New York, but in a different way. Y'all do. I see like tall boots with booty shorts. Like, it's a thing. So it's like, are you hot or cold?
You don't know. I'm gonna ask you a question that's gonna shock you too, and I just want to know because I found it so cute. It was so humorous and cute, and I mean it in the way I'm saying it.
Yeah.
You pay for these big beautiful hotels when you out, and you don't sleep in the bed.
I know. It's so funny because my friends always get on me. And actually, I hadn't told that to the world. So when I put that out there publicly, my friend Google hit me up and was like, "Oh, so you just gonna let the world know you slow?" But yeah, I stay in. I mean, I've been fortunate to stay in some incredible hotels, but I don't sleep in the hotel beds. I bring my air mattress everywhere I go. And the thing about it is, I was bringing my air mattress when I fly internationally, when I travel internationally too, until one day I was in Switzerland, and we rented this really dope penthouse. And like, it was, bedroom after bedroom, glass walls all around. You could see, like, look over into France. It was you could see the French Alps, the Swiss Alps. And I had my little air mattress. And I had the adapter cord thing for Switzerland. And I put that thing in the plug and it blew up. And when I say fire just like exploded, oh man, what am I gonna do? So ever since then, I stopped bringing it out the country. But I definitely have it anywhere in the U.S.
And Quantum can tell you, I'm OCD too, really bad.
Yeah.
I can't lie, I don't bring a mattress or anything, but I do. If I'm gonna be gone a long time, I bring my own new sheets. You know what I mean? And certain types of spray, I do things that, because if we're staying at an Airbnb or a resort or something, I definitely am going to bring, my own stuff. My own stuff. And I even bring things to cover the sofas. Like, I'm not finna lie to you, I don't own, my sofas are leather.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? My recliners, everything, because I got to wipe that stuff. That's me though. But when I saw that, I said, oh, wow. And I didn't find it crazy or odd. You know what I mean? Because everybody has their own thing, and I get it.
So I'm not slow after all, then, huh?
No, you're good. You're good.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not one, not two, but 3 degrees, and you think you slow.
Right.
Come on now. By the way, what's next for Ryan? I know we talked about a lot of things. We talked about you being from Cleveland. We talked about you traveling. We talked about you about to work with Candy Burris. I'm calling that into manifestation right now. Definitely. But literally, what is next for you?
So what's next for me? I would say a lot of things. You know how like sometimes I used to hate watching interviews and people would say like, I got this, that, and the other going on, but I don't want to talk about it. I can't talk about it. I'm like, then why you? So yeah, I don't eat waffles unless they're by. So, but I have a lot of nephews and nieces, and I just they like to eat, and so I just came up with this recipe one time on a whim, and it just hit. And now when I make it, and no pat on the back to me, but
you're in the kitchen, you're cooking. But bringing that all back around, what about more board games in the future? Is that a possibility?
You know, everybody asked me that, and I don't have any plans right now to make another board game.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, I would love to make another board game, but right now I'm not working on it.
I gotta try those waffles though. I am definitely trying them.
Yeah.
I like breakfast.
I'm telling y'all, Uncle Rai waffles are about to change the way y'all know waffles.
But listen, so you the waffle king.
It is so funny you said that. I'll tell you why off camera. But yes, ma'am.
You know what I gotta do, Ryan? I gotta beg you this of you. I know that. You gotta promise me you're gonna come back again.
Absolutely.
You have to, because I'm happy to see your face and I'm happy with all this, but just like you, I'm a perfectionist and I want to be able to do a much better, stronger show. Because see, you're dropping some jewels, diamonds, pearls, emeralds, and these young people need them.
Mm-hmm.
They need them, and they need to know that your life is comfortable. You've already been blessed, but you're still pushing and you're still dreaming, and you're not out there crip walking. And you studied heavy diamond necklace, like you done discovered the cure for cancer.
I wish.
But you are here saying, "Hey, I'm dreaming another dream." Finish that. Hey, I got a whole nother dream. I need to get as much accomplished, and but before I'm 80 or 100 years old, I got to get all this done. You don't want to look back at one thing. You want to look back and you want to see trees that you planted that have grown to the point where that you're not looking at it. You can't see the forest for the trees.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the growth, and that's what I want them to get from this. And like we keep dreaming and we keep pushing. I call it climbing a mountain. I don't look up, I don't look down. I just take the climb.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So to stay motivated, and I can tell people when I get to the top, I'm not through, because now it's time for me to keep reaching down, pulling people so much until my shoulder goes out.
Wow.
Because I'm lifting. Having you here has been a joy.
Thank you.
And a pleasure. I can tell that you are a delight to be around. So whoever, like Quan said about your dress and your style, because on Instagram he was checking all the fly gear out, but he was saying that must have come from someone in your life. Well, I think that aside from the fashion, you got something really great from somebody in your life, and whoever that is, I want to tell them thank you.
Well, I would say my parents. I mean, my parents are definitely people who I aspire to be like. In life, my mom's an entrepreneur. She's done it for most of her life, and so that's where I get that from. And my dad is an extremely hard worker. And so, I mean, I just remember days he wasn't feeling well and going to work and working and doing storms and traveling out of town to work, and so I got that work ethic from my dad. And so, it's a mix of them together sort of created me. But it's so funny, I'm the oldest of 5, and I'm the only one in my family that's really an entrepreneur. Now, wait, let me correct that, because my brother, a couple of my brothers will be like, what? More recently, a couple of my brothers have also moved into the realm of entrepreneurship. But for the longest, it was my mom and me.
Wow.
4 boys, 1 girl.
Wow. So is Dad still singing?
Yeah, my dad still sings. He just texted me yesterday or earlier today and was like, "Where is this? You posted a video of me singing." I said, "Who told you about that?" He said, "Somebody at church told me you posted a video of me on online." But yeah, my dad still sings, and I sing as well. But that's where I get it from my dad. I can't sing like him, but
I saw that. I thought that was beautiful. Was that your sister's wedding?
That's definitely nice.
Was that your sister's wedding?
Yeah, that's my sister's wedding.
Instruments too, or
I think I do. I think I can
vocals.
play the piano, but it don't. The keys don't. I can play. Yeah.
That's a good way to put that. I'm gonna steal that one from you, bro. I like that one. One thing I know is I'm ready to play the unword.
Hey, let me actually show. Have y'all seen it? Let me show it to y'all.
I've seen it from looking at it on the thing, but
not my feed running away. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Nice.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm getting the game. Don't worry. And I'm gonna tell you what else. In every family member that I have, because everybody has their own families, that's what they get for Christmas.
I know that's right.
No, that's and guys, that's what you do too. This is a wonderful Christmas gift. It's coming up soon. Before we know it, what are you talking about? We ain't got out of August yet. Trust me, holidays.
It's a great gift for the holidays.
Yes.
I always tell people, get your family member unword support. A young Black entrepreneur that people say support Black businesses. I'm definitely an advocate for that. But yeah, support us, because we don't always get to support as mainstream or as people who don't look like us. That's my reality. It's been my reality throughout my entire career for the most part. Until I got to Hollywood, you know, things changed a little bit, but even still, yeah, like definitely it's not a cliche. Support Black businesses, because a lot of times we use our own dollars in a lot of what we do, and it's just so important to be a part of that support.
It's extremely important to be a part of it. I just need to make sure people get the message. We need to support Black businesses without a doubt. We are going to go out and we're going to buy the game for the holidays. It's a good stocking stuffer. It's a good, you know how you have your gag gifts for Christmas? It's a good Christmas gift for friends or family, because the game is fun. It's fun. Yeah.
A lot of.
Yeah. And the unword. Also, I think that another thing I love about it, for our younger kids that will be playing, you know what I mean? It's helping them with I like the fact you try to how to create the words.
Yeah.
Right. And I like that, because I noticed that when you had the open, you know, the big celebration for the luncheon of the lunch party, you guys gave away some money, and someone did how many words in 60 seconds?
Oh gosh, she did. I don't remember how many she did, but she did a lot. And yes, she won. It was $1,600.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought that was something. I thought that it was amazing too. I love that part about it. I showed at the very beginning
That's crazy.
too.
That or not.
Now I showed at the very beginning the little lunch part, the little pieces of it. You know what I mean? A minute up so people could see that. But
were you there? Did you come to the lunch party?
No. If I had been there, I'd already had that game and be on my fourth one, because we'd have been award out.
Many people there. I can't even.
I know, but I thought that was nice, and I love the fact that the support that you had. You know what I mean? I love that support that you had, and I'm gonna be very honest with you, and I have to be real honest. I'm still.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I haven't been in LA. I mean, I was at the time I wasn't even here.
And what's funny, like I said, you're so calm about it. I'm still in awe of the game that you created, because I love board games. And I've always wondered, who thought of Scrabble? You know what I mean? Who thought of Monopoly? We fighting over boardwalk.
Right, me too. I always wondered that too.
Yeah, we fighting.
And now y'all here, and I want to be a game show creator that you can, like, I was about to say touch and feel, but don't touch and feel, because you might go to jail. But I'm somebody that's tangible. Like, you can see me. I'm the face. Like, I'm the guy who you know what I'm saying? So it's more, and I'm very hands-on. Like, I'll meet supporters all the time, and I'm just like, what's up? Like, we homies, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, people always ask me to sign their stuff, like sign games, or a few people asked me to sign their shoes recently, or I'll get can you sign my skin? I don't like doing that as much, but just to know that people are doing that based off of the things that, you know, I was blessed to be able to create and bring to the world. It's an incredible feeling. But I was saying how when I did my launch party for the board game, I hadn't even been in LA a full year. at the time, and we brought out so many people. It was like 300 people, and we had like over 500 people try to RSVP. We had to turn people away because the venue couldn't hold that many. But nothing's impossible when you're unstoppable. So I always tell people, and then I also say, the sky is no longer the limit. There's no limit. No, I said a man who believes the sky is the limit will stop at the sky. A man who finds his limit and his ability to believe will never stop. And it's so true. Like if you feel like something is your limit, you're only gonna work up to that limit. But when you understand that the mind is like, it can't be stopped. I mean, it's nothing that can't be done when you believe it. And so those are things that I always press people to believe in yourself and dig deep within and pull it out of you. Life is short.
Life is very short. You have to, you're all right. You got to know how to dig deep. And sometimes when life ain't giving you what you think it should and you want to give up, that's when you got to dig. That's when you have to go the furthest inside of you. You know,
absolutely,
because it tends to play with you. I tell a lot of young people, you're gonna have years that ask questions and years that answer. Your job is to make sure that you're prepared for the years that give you the answers. In order to do that, you have to always stay in the fight.
Absolutely.
You know, so we can't give up. We can't quit pushing. We can't stop going and moving on. Again, he knew we were bringing an angelic person to the table today, and he knew that there are so many young people out there don't even that like where you and I were. I came from, my mom was a maid and had 6 kids, you know, and I don't have your kind of money, but I didn't think I would be okay like I am. At the end of the day, though, the point is, don't let where you are now make you already think it's over. Don't, because that's the thing that can happen or could happen. Look at Ryan Glenn, and he didn't come from poverty. He just told you his mom was an entrepreneur, his father, you know, but he wasn't a millionaire, you know. But as he said, from right out of Cleveland to the White House.
I was writing in negative just like everybody else, trying to run a business.
I love it. Say it again.
Writing in negative.
I love it.
I ain't gonna pay the gas bill this month because I need to invest in it. But I'll be in the dark for a few days, but that's okay. One day we gonna be in the light.
And look, and then you were saying you and your friends were staying and you could see France.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you just gotta hold on. Because when he say, I'll be in the dark for a couple of days, at your darkest hour, right before the light begins to shine.
Yep.
At your darkest hour. You gotta hold on. And this ain't we are pushing faith because you're gonna have to have it. And my mama finna love me.
That's true.
Because I'm gonna go country with it. Baby, you need it just the size of a mustard seed. And let it grow.
That's it.
And let it grow. From Cleveland to the White House.
LA.
That's why we saying now he's
Even
sitting in
to the
LA.
White House, to LA.
To what, Switzerland?
Work to do, a lot of more trips to take, a lot of more games to create, a lot of more dreams to fulfill. So you just getting started. I was seeing them make the games. You know how you had that little video footage of how they were doing the little, you know, the little pieces and putting the game together. And then I saw all the stacks of the games. I was just blown away. We're going to do now, guys. First, we're going to take this moment around. We're going to tell you that we thank you for coming. Quan, let's give the people something good.
First and foremost, happy birthday to Kobe Bryant. Happy birthday to our boy, Edgar, from Beer Thug Life. As you know, today, as of 2016, today is Kobe Day, so that's why I'm wearing the Kobe shirt today. Definitely just want to say that. For my gym, I'm dropping today. That's a little short. Believe in your purpose. Larry, just believe in your purpose. If you know that you've been able to have a purpose in life, and you've been able to know that you've been given something greater than you, believe in it. Believe in it. And be able to know that you're believing in it because you're learning more and more about what you're really supposed to be doing for not just yourself, but so many others.
Love it. Ross?
Right on. Yeah, since we were talking about a game where spelling is involved, unword, yes, a learning tool, I'm going to talk about reading. I recently read The Dandelion Girl. It's by Robert F. Young. It's just a short story, only about 5,600 words. Yet in those 5 and roughly a half thousand words, Young crafts a soft sci-fi story with well-rounded characters and an interesting plot twist. It provides a satisfying moment of calm during your day if you read it. Trust me. So I just encourage everyone to go out and read a story. Find your own moment of joyous calm, and you can find that through the power of reading.
Wow. Ryan?
Yes.
Let's give the people something they can feel.
Okay. I think I heard the question right, but I would say nothing's impossible when you're unstoppable. The sky is not the limit anymore. I often say there's no limit on where the human mind can take us. And I say a man who believes the sky is the limit will stop at the sky. But a man who finds his limit and his ability to believe will never stop. And that's why I keep going. So I often tell people just keep pushing, keep pushing. There are times that are extremely devastating for us as humans in life. And then especially during times of entrepreneurship where you just want to throw in the towel and throw your hands up. But it's in those moments where diamonds are formed and created. And eventually you'll get a chance, if you continue to move on, to look back and be proud that you did. So I would say that. And go get the game. That'll make your day a little bit better.
Go get the game. Guys, I don't ever change mine. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I tell you that knowledge is power. That is your power. Mm-hmm. Once you have that knowledge, no one can take that from you. But love is everything. If your heart is void and you don't have that love in your heart, I don't know what can help you, because love is everything. You don't have to like some people that you come across in life, but love them. There's a big difference. And I always say, Ryan, to our people, we like you, Ryan.
Thank you. I like y'all. Thank you for having me on. I really, really appreciate it.
And we love you. And as I said, promise us you'll come back.
I will absolutely come back. Just let me know when.
To tell you, in less than 5 days, I'll be able to tell you I got the unword.
I hear you.
So, guys, again, Ryan, let's tell the people where they can get this game. I want everybody to get it, and let's get out of here. Tell them, please, the unword.
Yep, it's available online at unwordthegame.com.
Unwordthegame.com. Get the game. Everybody, I know I'm going to tell them, you ain't got unword?
That's it.
Don't call me till you got it. We'll talk.
That's it.
Guys, have a blessed
one. Get that game. Follow that IG.
Yes. Get the game. It'll make you follow everything. Have a blessed one, everybody. We're going to get out of here. We want to make sure that we take a moment and thank you, Ryan. Thank you. You guys have a great night.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you guys so much.
You guys have a blessed one.
You do the same.
All right now.
And I will see you guys soon.
Yes. Thank you.
Now. Yes.
All right, guys. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Before I leave it all behind, I gotta put you out of my mind this time. Stop living I guess I'm yeah. I guess I'm I was here, you were there. Guess we never could agree. While the sun shines on you, I need some love to rain on me. Still I sit all alone, wishing I might feel like was gone. I gotta get over you. Nothing for me to do but have one last cry before I leave it all behind. I gotta put you out of my mind this time. Stop living a lie. I know I gotta be strong, 'cause around me life goes on and on and on and on and on. I'm gonna dry my eyes Tonight let's cry. Thank you so much. I love you. Good night.
When I think of home, I think of a resting place. A place where there's peace, quiet, and serenity. A journey I'll never forget. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home. I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing. When that makes the tall grass bend into rain, suddenly the raindrops that fall, they have a name, sprinkling the sea makes it all sing. Maybe there's a chance for me to go back now that I have some direction. It sure would be nice to be back at home where there's love and affection. And just maybe I can convince time to slow up, giving me enough time, oh, in my life to grow up. Time, come on, be my friend, and let me start again. But you know what? Sin be my word, bound and changed its face, but I still know where I'm going. I have had my mind spun around in space, yet I watched it growing. And oh, if you're listening, God, please don't make it hard to know if we should believe the things that we see. Should we try and stay, or should we run away? Or would it better just to let things left me? Oh, living here
what you make it. I'm a legend in the making. I know just what I'm made of. They say life is what you make it, yeah. But I'm a legend in the making, yeah. I know just what I'm made of, yeah, yeah. They say life is what you make it. But I'm a legend in the making. I know just what I'm made of. They say life is what you make it, yeah. But I'm a legend in the making, yeah. I know just what I'm made of, yeah, yeah. They say life is what you make it. But I'm a legend in the making.